What's up, dudes and dudettes? SS Joe Ducati boy. Oh, finally got this bad boy. He is beastly. I'm hella stoked for this. If you want to see the box and stuff, I did a quick like 3 or 4 minute unboxing. I've never done one of those before, but the box is out of the house already. It's gone. I don't care for boxes. I don't sell my shit. I buy my stuff forever, to keep forever. So anyways, we'll start off with everything you get, and then we'll take a close look at them. I'll put the throne together and we'll take it from there, guys. As always, thanks Anthony for shipping this bad boy out so fast. I love it. And thanks to my bro Chris, of course, for helping me acquire this. Love you, bro. Alright, let's start down here. Let me get this tripod out of the way, guys. And so you do get some cool stuff. He doesn't come with a shitload of things. You get his open hands, and the ones that he comes with are the fisted ones. But I assumed, or I heard someone say that these were, you know, they could articulate, but they don't. They're not like the Hulk ones. See, they don't hold. They're definitely, you can move them a bit, but they're not articulated at all. But they do have nice detail. It's pretty cool. So you get these, the fists. Other than that, for him, you get the different crotch guard here. You can see that's where it clips on. Nicely detailed. Pretty cool. And other than that, you get the instructions. You get the 2 clear tubes for holding up his seat and stuff. You get a nice base with his name on it, Guardians of the Galaxy. And the rest is all just pieces to put the throne together. It's pretty cool. They're nice and thick and heavy. So you can see they do have some cool detail going on there. A little stone detail. And then on the bottom, you can see that's where the tube will get inserted. And they all do have all these nice LED lights. And they do supply you with batteries, which I appreciate that they're not in the thing already. Pretty cool. I like it. So you got this giant piece, which is where his tuchus will sit, right? And then you get this piece that goes behind him. Pretty cool. Not bad. That will just clip on like so. On the side, it's got where these clear pieces will clip on. So you got the parts for the where his arms will go. Those will go in there. Then you get these other 2 little clear pieces right here, which is what attaches to the foot part. Here's the foot part. They attach right there. Some more nice detailing. More LED. And it didn't come with the little screwdriver like most, like the Iron Man figures come with, but I have so many of those. So you can see right there, you'll just take that screw out, insert the battery. So the 4 of these pieces take batteries. The footrest underneath his butt, and the 2 arm pieces. Let me see real quick. Show you 1, 2 LEDs right there. Pretty cool. And here's the 2 clear tubes. They're nice and thick. They don't seem like they're gonna crack at all. And the instructions are nice and simple. They show you his range of rotation. You can turn them at the waist, and how to change that out. And that's it. Just how to put the throne together. Alright guys, let me throw this thing together, and we'll take a closer look at this beastly guy. This big gorilla. Purple gorilla. Alright guys, I'll be right back. Alright kiddies, let's check him out. Look at this beast. Fuck a doodle do. Alright, so been checking him out. His articulation is great, which is kind of unfortunate because I'm always gonna have him just sitting in that throne. But most of my figures are just in museum pose. I don't go crazy, so. But I am impressed. And when I opened him yesterday and I said he's just a little bit smaller than the Hulk, nah, he's definitely quite a bit smaller than the Hulk. When they first showed this, I was like, oh cool, he looks amazing, and I would have been willing to put money that they would just use the Hulk body and, you know, sculpt some armor on him, stuff like that. But they definitely didn't. This is a total re-sculpt, a whole new body, whole new everything. They're completely two different figures. And just so that you know, the only little bitch I found that's a pain in the ass is for the lights. The batteries went in easy, they work, the LEDs are really, really bright and beautiful. But I'm having to keep these off, so when I turn the lights on, there's no button on the outside, so you're always gonna have to unscrew this long ass screw, and you're gonna have to do 4 of them to get to the on off switch. So that kind of sucks. I mean, they could have just implemented a little switch in there, you know, on the outside, but no big deal. For me, it doesn't really matter. I'm sure it will for some, because after today this thing will never light up again. So but these screws are really long. Thankfully none of mine are stripped. And if you have any Hot Toys figures that came with this screwdriver, try to use it, because it is perfect. It's meant for these particular screws. Besides that, I really have no complaints with this guy. He's just, I'm in awe. He's just beastly. Look at him. Whew. I will put the Hulk next to him, and then you'll see that there's a huge difference in size. I mean, he's not tiny, but you know, we'll get to the size comparison later. Let's just zoom in on this beautiful face of his. Wow, just look at that. Hopefully the lighting is good. I have all the windows open. I got my normal lights going on, but wow, look at all those beautiful little scuffs, little battle damage detail. It is just sweet. I was thinking it would be cool to take his helmet off, but nah, no need, no need. The helmet just makes him look more badass. So I hadn't seen the movie in a bit, and I was like, I remember him being more purple, and on camera it actually looks lighter right now than what it really is. But just look at the detail on those eyes. You could totally, you stupid camera. Come on, focus. I want to see if I could get in. Nope, it's not going to let me get any deeper than that. But you can see he's got beautiful detail. The color, it's kind of like a nice flat tone. It's definitely got no shininess to it. You can see there on the chest all the cool little rusting going on. Beautiful little detail. His little skirt part is nice and soft, so if you do decide to put him in a split, it's not gonna scratch anything up. Everything's cool. That little mesh looking like detail on the skirt there. I do appreciate that they give you a second one for when you have him sitting. Oh man, it's just beautiful. Look at that. Look at the boots. And he stands really, really well. I have no worries about this guy falling over. He's nice and stiff, and he's just beautiful. Look at that. You can see deep in there, he's just got scuffs everywhere, which is what I love about Hot Toys. You know, back in the day, you'd just get a beautiful paint job, but these extra little details that they put with the weathering, it just, I love, love, love it. Come on. Back up. There you go. Just everywhere. Now, it kind of sucks we're not getting the Infinity Gauntlet with this, but hopefully when the last movie comes out, or the second to last one, you know, we'll get another figure. So I'll always keep this one just posed sitting, and the other one with the Infinity Gauntlet, if they ever bring it out. I'll show you the articulation in a bit. Look at that big fucking V shape. Beautiful back. You get great articulation in the knees. Another thing I was worried about was, oh man, I hope he doesn't have a lot of rubber. Rubber scares me on these figures. The only real figure that I've had a problem with, my Ed 209. He looks like RoboCop beat the shit out of him. The fucking, of course, the big black rubber on his face and even by his like inner thighs, it is all cracking everywhere. It looks horrendous. So I'm pissed off, but it could have been prevented. I just never went out and bought the stuff to protect the rubber, which you shouldn't have to do when you're spending hundreds of fucking dollars. And within the year, it splits, but no biggie. Still love Mag 209. Alright, so you can see there's about the range you'll get from the elbow. You can see the joint right there. He does swing his arm out quite a bit, which is pretty neat. Not that you'll ever have him pose like that. And let's see his coconut. You can see right there. Turns to the left and to the right pretty well. Once you start going more and more to the left, it'll tilt though, like that. That's cool. It's one whole sculpt. It's not separated at the neck at all. He can look down somewhat, not a whole lot, and he can't look up very much because that collar is solid, so it prevents it from going up too much. Let's see, you do get waist articulation. They show you in the instructions. Not that I will really, that's about as much as I want to have him articulating. And then let me back up a bit. So you get some waist articulation. The legs are great. You can make them pretty much do a split. Come on, lift that arm. So this piece, nice and super soft. So you shouldn't really scratch anything there. You could do about that much of a split. Pretty cool. All the joints are nice and stiff. And you do get some pretty good articulation going there. The feet, and look at that. You can see how it splits up. Kind of still hides that joint, this piece, which is really appreciated. Look at all that beautiful detail. Let's see. The foot moves down about, not a whole lot. You get some articulation there. Not much pivot though. I don't want to force it. Yeah, you don't get much pivot. You get enough though. But I love it. No worries about him falling. Look, boink. He just bounces right back. He is badass. Well, guys, I want to keep this video short. I'll get back to my video games and beer, even though it is only 2 in the afternoon, I think. But I'll put him on the throne. We'll see what he looks like, and then we'll do a size comparison, and we'll call it a wrap. Real quick before I put him on the throne, the crotch piece came off nice and smooth. What I did first was I slid my finger in the middle part, popped that out first, then I did the side by sides. And in the instructions it says kind of like to pinch it, but which makes sense because you could see those slots right there. So the little circle, the little nipple will go in that, and then it'll move to the left and that'll lock it in. So pop the middle piece out first and then pinch the sides so that it slides these over, because if you just yank it, it will pop out, but you're going to stress that nipple out. Alright, throne time. Alright guys, got him on the throne. He definitely looks impressive on this thing. It looks so sweet. Now, I'm not the best at posing, so I'm sure I've heard people complain that he looks like a little kid with his feet up. I'm sure you could do a better job than I can. But it's just try to lift his leg up as high as you can, and then you'll get his tush sitting pretty much flat. The only thing that scares me is the back of his little tush cover thing there. If you leave him like that, I guess it'll fold back straight after a while. But I kind of got him sitting flush. You can see his back is up against it. And these things are strong, but I kind of left it so that it looks like it's sitting on there, so it's not stretching and pushing them down too much. But he is, wow, this is a big piece. Very, very big. It is nice and level. It's easy to put together. Like I said, the only pain in the ass is for review purposes. See, I left all the covers off because there's that little switch to turn all the LEDs on and off. So if you want to show that to someone, you're gonna have to, who comes over your house or whatever, you're gonna have to unscrew all those things. But he just, wow, he looks beautiful. This, oh wow, I just noticed that. From the top right here, this, I know the Shatari are from him anyways, but that totally looks like one of the Shatari warriors. The little pattern there, the top of the helmet, looks really, really cool. Beautiful detail everywhere. This throne is tall. Definitely way taller than one of my quarter scale figures, any of the Arnie, or, well, it's tall. I don't know, I don't have a DTOF, so I don't have that problem, but wow, I mean, that's, let me just put, my brother just brought me some of these hard ciders. So there's a bottle of hard cider. I mean, look at the size of that thing. That is huge. That's just my e-cig, but definitely impressive. I am loving this thing. It's everything I hoped it would be. The feet pointing up doesn't bother me. I mean, I'll tweak it later on, but the crotch piece works perfect. The way they sculpted it, it just fits beautifully. Came on and off nice and simple. Let the knees cover up the joints. They thought this thing out pretty damn good. It's really well engineered in my opinion. Look at that. That is just sick. It would have been cool if we could have gotten, maybe for the price, a second head sculpt with like that little smile that he does. That would have been cool. No biggie, just it would have been cool. But there's really nothing else you could put with him because he doesn't have much. It's just him sitting on a throne in that little bit of the at the end of the movies that we get to see. So you can see, let me turn on this LED light thing right here. These lights are nice and bright. Look at that. Pretty damn cool. And there's a lot of them. In the front, you got what, 4 from what I can see there. Got a couple others in the back. Pretty damn cool. So just look at that. Intimidating bastard. Let me light up all the lights, close my blinds and everything, and we'll see what that looks like. Alright guys, I have all the lights off. It is daytime, but the blinds are closed. You can see, it lights up pretty damn well. I like it. Look at that. It's pretty cool. You got all the lights going on there. I'm loving it. It looks sweet. Pretty damn cool. They're definitely, I'm loving the LEDs. They are really, really bright. So I appreciate that. No cheap little dinky LEDs. Alright, I'll turn the lights back on and we'll do some size comparisons. Alright guys, so I got two Hot Toy figures here. Damn, that freaking cider's getting to me already. 2 Hot Toy figures here and 1 Sideshow. They're all 1/6 scale. Of course, I'll take them off the throne in a bit and I'll show you what it's like, but just so you can see what he looks like on the throne next to a normal 1/6 scale figure. So you got Deadpool, the beautiful Inferno Metal Gear Raiden. Oof, I love that piece. It's been such a great year for me collecting. I got so many characters that I've been dreaming of, and I'll probably do a video maybe tomorrow or next weekend of all my favorite figures of the year, since we're pretty much at the end of the year. So that's what he looks like, guys. Pretty impressive. Loving it. Hella sick. Hella sick, dude. Alright, we'll take him off the throne and just have him stand up. I'll put the Hulk next to him so you guys could see the difference in size. Love my Deadpool. Alright guys, so I got 2 figures on their bases. I got the Hulk, Deadpool, the older Spidey. Why did I grab the newer Spidey? Whatever. So I got the Hulk, Briario's over there. He's on the stand, and he's a tall ass figure. So you can see, look at that. Hulk, way bigger. Oh, I got a little Marvel Legends Deadpool here. So you can see that is in scale. It's just a huge difference. I really thought they were going to make him as big as the Hulk, but that throne thing would have been gigantic. Imagine a throne for the Hulk like that. Holy shit. He's still a beast. He's still huge, but he's not Hulk huge. So I kind of like that they didn't just, you know, just use that body. Everything's brand new. Beautiful, beautiful job they did. And there's all the boys just chilling. What a great year. Finally, I have my top 4 what do you call it, comic book heroes. I got my Spidey, my Deadpool, my Iron Man, Hulk, Wolverine. Just those are my top guys. Just super stoked. And I love huge, like, figures like this. Not just figures, but in comics and movies. I just love these giant fucking dudes bigger than life. I wish the one day Hot Toys could do an Apocalypse that looks kind of like Sideshow's statue, because that would just be sick. My favorite bad guy's always been the Joker and Apocalypse, and Thanos is just, oh man, he's just beautiful. Really loving it. Alright guys, that's pretty much it, and I hope you get him. Is he worth the money to me? Yes. I can never ever, I couldn't even sculpt a fucking turd if I tried. So I will gladly pay the money for something, for any of these. It's just worth it to me. And not that there's wrong with buying shit and then selling it, but that's just not my style. I sold one thing in my life, my first motorcycle, and I regret it to this fucking day. Everything stays with me forever. That is it. Well, until I'm dead. But alright guys, let me put him back on the throne real quick, and we'll call it a wrap. Well guys, that pretty much wraps this video up. Loving my figures as always. Hope you guys have happy holidays. Thanks to my brother. I'm sure he'll like this video. Thanks to Anthony, as always. I only deal with you because the guy, he just does an amazing job. Keeps in touch. Everything. I just trust the guy with everything and anything. Thanks, bud. And everybody out there, drink some brewskis if you're of age. Enjoy your holidays and collect and get whatever the fuck you want. Because we only live once, so spend that money. Laters, SS out.
Well, folks, it's time to kick it old school.